was the feeling this morning?
Yeah, obviously still very disappointed. Going over the game itself, you know, the same things stand out as did on the day itself. Just the reaction to the turnover part of the game really hurt us, both with the ball in our hands and with the other team with the ball as well. And something that we're going to have to improve markedly on for the next game.
The biggest take-home, Michael, from the game?
Yeah, I think so. The ruck, not as much the breakdown per se. I think when ball turned over, our ability to close down the opportunity, like we did it on some occasions, but not consistently enough. And it's been the story of the two games. Some good things in small patches, but not enough. You know, even half, you know, a half here or a half, but it's, especially against them, it's 80 minutes or nothing, you know.
So how do you turn over that, change that sort of equal share of possession that you did get across the game and time in opposition half you know...
Yeah, more urgency around the opportunities that are created both for us and against us. You know, obviously defence is a big part of the game too, and our defence in the more structured part of the game, I think, has been quite good. We've been up there. We caused a lot of turnovers, but in the broken play area, that's an area where I've repeated myself now a fair few times between last night and today. That's the area when you look at the game, and I think when you sit back and look at the game, anyone looks at it, you'll see it's pretty clearly that.
On paper, it's pretty much even almost, but it is just a matter of New Zealand just seems to get those, you know, the right bounce here and there.
I don't know if we're even on paper. Like, at the end of the day, the scoreline is the scoreline. I'm not being smart out. Like, that's the truth of the matter. You've got to be honest about that, and we've got to improve. We've still got another game against them this year, and that's going to be a great opportunity for us to show that we've improved. And in between time, we've got, you know, big games up in Queensland to play, and against South Africa and Argentina, who had a good win against South Africa last night for Mario, and we'll be getting ourselves ready for those games.
What do you want to see from your players in the next couple of games?
The correction of the things that we didn't do well, and maintenance and improvement on the things we did do well. You know, so you don't want to just, you know, take for granted the things that you did do well. You want to, you know, build on those and then improve the things. And the key moments in the game wasn't like we just closed off for a half a footy. It was the key moments that we didn't react to and improve in that area, I think, and that will give us a better outcome.
Twice now we've seen you being very competitive at half time, and then obviously shackles open. What do you put that down to? Is it fitness? Is it just the ability to seize those moments?
No, I think our fitness is better this year, and still can improve, but I think it's better. I think it's about the key moments and reacting mentally with urgency. You know what I mean? To shut those situations down.
Are you happy with the development of young Wallabies? Are you happy with who's coming through?
Yes. And there's a lot of young players playing, you know what I mean? If you saw probably one of our most dominant players last night, Luke Antui, you know, he's in single-digit caps. You know, Jack Maddox played a significant role in the game. He's his first start, second cap. You've got a lot of young players who I believe are, you know, we probably missed a goal like Taniela. He's got 4 caps, you know. I thought Flaufinger did well when he came by. There's a lot of good young players, and this is our opportunity here to make sure that they come through with the ethos that every minute in the game, every moment in the game is key, and we've got to stay switched on to it.
And switching codes kind of here, but Graham Arnold, the Socceroos, has taken more of a role in developing players. Do you reckon that's something you're going to do as well? Maybe take more of an active role in bringing some players through as well, some more players?
Well, Super Rugby is doing, you know, that's our nursery, I suppose, and then looking out underneath there as well. Obviously, talent ID is always something, but you want to work with the Super Rugby teams and the development of players. I think that's our system, and the more that we work together and trust each other to get that job done, the better we'll be in the long run.
Obviously, that's an extra challenge coming off the back of 2 losses, you know, preparing for another game. Is that something that you really focus on with those younger players, getting them through that? Is that what you mean?
Oh, no, just the in-game moments, making sure that, you know, that we're really clear about what those things are in the game, you know, without burdening them for the next one, saying, oh, you know, making sure that there's a solution on how we can get that done right, and that those guys are really clear on it.
Michael, what's your view on...
To say, there was a bit of discussion after the game back here last night about David Fletcher being part of the net roles and that sort of thing. Is that something that you brought to light with the deciding commissioners, or something that you guys want to...
No. He gets, or we have in previous games, in the Irish series definitely. you know, he's there nearly all the time, so he becomes a target, and they do whatever they can to get rid of him. And I think today's probably not the day to start going out for that type of stuff, but for his own, like he could hardly move his neck today, so we need to also go there and give him a bit of support as well when that happens to him. We've got to show we're right behind him there.